Okay. I just wanted to do a quick video. I was going to write a post, but felt that it would be extremely too long, so it's better for me to just do a video. Um, First off, wealth is not measured by what's in your bank account. Despite what this world probably has taught you or tried to teach you or brainwash you into believing your entire life, wealth is not determined by what is in your bank account, nor is happiness or any of the other ridiculous crap we've been told to judge our situation on or judge ourselves. Education, your highest degree, your job title, your salary, if you're married, if you have children, how many followers you have, how many friends you have, the digits in your bank account, your credit score. None of it. It's all bull. True wealth is determined by your prayer life. Prayer is speaking to God. Okay? Your connection to God is what determines how wealthy you really are. If you speak to God throughout your day, every day, and you literally put God first, you love God with your entire heart, you talk to Him, guess what? He'll talk back. Guess what'll happen in your life? Wonderful, miraculous, divine intervention, things that just seem too good to be true, beyond your expectations. And no, I'm not talking about money, clothing, shoes, a job you think you want because the dollar signs are good, big ass house. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about happiness. I'm talking about true happiness. I'm talking about a true friendship with a friend who will never let you down, with a friend that will be there forever and a day, who's been there, that you just might not have been giving credit to the way you should have. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about love from the God. I'm not going to say a God, the creator of all, who doesn't have all these stipulations, even if priests and pastors and all that want to say, whoever want to say he has for his love. God's love is free. We automatically have it. No matter how much we F up, he loves us. He created us. His spirit dwells within us. It's nothing we will do that we'll ever hear God say, "Oh, I don't love you no more." Now, will he chastise you? I mean, spare the rod, spoil the child. So we're his creations. So we F up, yes, he will beat our tail. And guess what? God can beat your tail better than any human can ever. Okay? And you can't get mad at him for it. You should love him more for it. Because he loves you enough to whoop your tail and to correct you. Okay? And he's not going to leave your side. He's always going to be there. Wealth is recognizing the connection between yourself and the creator of this universe, the creator of all things. That's wealth. Seeing what's right in front of you, opening your eyes, and understanding what you really have, what you're really working with, despite all the things you think you lack. Let me tell you this. If you could say that God is your best friend, you talk to your best friend every day, your best friend is there for you, your best friend look out for you in ways you could have never even thought or imagined. I mean, every step, down to the air you're breathing. What bugs, when you're outside, he allows to bite you and allows not to, make sure it doesn't happen. All the things he protects you from in every second of every day. If you see what's right in front of you, right there in front of you, and recognize it, and you go to build that relationship with the creator that's been your best friend this whole time, and you out here looking for human best friends. Guess what? As good as any person can be, the best person on this world, ain't nobody perfect. God made humans perfectly imperfect. They ain't perfect. They could have good intentions and still accidentally stab you in the back. Okay? Stop looking for perfection from humans. You can't give perfection. How you going to look for perfection from another human? But guess who you can look for perfection from? God. We've been trained to look for God in our friends, our best friends, our spouses, our boyfriends. They're humans. Humans make mistakes. Humans are not perfect. Okay? And you shouldn't be expecting so much from a human. But you can put those expectations where they belong. Your best friend has been there the whole time. Right there. How good of a friend have you been to God? The one who's watching your step. The one who protects you, knows what you can handle and what you can't, what the strength he gives you, what strength he has given you, what strength he's trying to strengthen, make stronger, what is too much for you, and he protects you from it. How good of a friend have you been to him? Have you been telling him thank you for all the things he's doing that you're aware of? Have you, even with food, so many people forget to even thank him when they eat? When for real, you should be thanking them as soon as you wake up, before you even open your eyes. You should be thanking them before your feet hit the ground. You should be thanking them when you go to the bathroom. You should be thanking them that you can walk your way to that bathroom, that you can see your path to that bathroom. So many people, you get up, you shower, you pull yourself out of bed, you got this routine for work. You got to get to work, you got to get there on time because you need that paycheck, pay your bills and stuff, right? And y'all trying to satisfy your boss, your supervisor, your job, so that they continue to give you the money that you feel you need. Do you do all that for God? The one who blessed you with the job in the first place? The one that's really in full, complete control behind everything? The supervisor of all the supervisors? Do you thank him? That he gives you the ability to fulfill that job? Do you remember what you're doing all of this for? Are you doing it for a new car? A new house? A dream vacation? some shoes, getting your hair done. What's your real purpose? Because let me tell you, all them things, if that's all your purpose is, something not right. If you can leave this earth knowing that you brought some people closer to God, that you showed them a light, that you showed them and taught them something positive when it comes to God, the creator of all things, brought someone a little closer, helped. And God don't need our help, but he wants it. How many people out here, we call ourselves so independent, independent women and independent men. We don't need nobody. We could do everything for ourselves. When honestly, God gives us strength to do the things we do. He opens doors for us. We couldn't do nothing at all if it wasn't for the Creator. Okay? Do you give him thanks? How much do you do for him? What's your real purpose? Do you go out and speak about him every chance you get? You go tell people how marvelous of a God he is. And when people are going through hard times, they're going through trials and tribulations, do you remind them that we serve a righteous God, that our Creator is righteous, meaning no matter how things look out of our human eyes, everything our Creator does is for righteous reasons, so it's okay. Do you remind them? Do you remind yourself? Do you think? See, that's wealth. That's happiness. That's understanding. That's peace. The peace that surpasses all understanding. When you're okay with God's will, because you know you have full faith in your best friend, you know he a righteous God and he in full complete control, and can't nobody do anything that God don't will for them to do. Then guess what? It ain't nothing somebody can do or nothing that can happen on this earth, in this world, that can shake your peace. Because you know your best friend got this. He used everything he allows the devil to do for righteous reasons. He got this. He's the creator of the devil. Did y'all forget that? And God knows all. He know what he created and what the purpose was of his creation. Come on, y'all. You shouldn't fear nothing but God. Let me tell you that. Let me say it again. You shouldn't fear nothing but God. Don't fear God's creations. No, you fear the creator of the creations. Do you hear me? Okay? And he's your best friend, whether you realize it or not, whether he's allowed you to see it or not. And if he hasn't allowed you to see it, I hope that he'll use me to open it up for you to start thinking and start talking to him. For you to remember, or you to realize that he's there. He's with you, literally. His spirit dwells within you. That's possession, baby. By God, the creator. His spirit dwells within you. He's there always. Always and forever. This is his body. All our bodies are his body. They are his creations. We got loaner bodies, okay? They're temporary use. Loaned with his stamp on them. His spirit is in them. It don't work without it. Okay? might change things and how you go about things if you remind yourself of that. Certain stuff, little guilty pleasures of the human. If you remember God with you right this second, he know every little, might be on better behavior, try to have better thoughts. Guess what? That puts you in better paths. It stops you from doing harmful things. Look, I don't mean for this to be too long. I'm looking, it says 15 minutes already. But I just wanted to make sure that y'all realize, don't believe the hype. Don't sit here and follow the brainwashing of what your purpose on this earth is. It's to make money. It's to have a nice house. It's to have a nice car. It's to have a big old bank account. And you ain't made it if you don't have that degree and that title and them dollar signs and them shoes and that hairdo and them nails. It's bull. If you leave this earth knowing your best friend is the creator of the universe, baby, you won. Don't don't let the devil win and blindside you with this material crap. Now, I'm not saying you can't enjoy your life. God wouldn't have gave it to you if he ain't want you to. What I'm saying is put him first while you enjoy. Let him be there and recognize he's there. Because he's going to be there whether you saying you're letting him or not. But let him know that you know. He there. Thank him. When we do things for other people, we would like, appreciation. But guess what? At the end of the day, it's all praises due to God. Because we can't do nothing God don't allow us to. So give him his thanks. Show him how thankful you are. And even if you get to the point of being thankful, thank him for that. Because he in control of all things. Thank him for you being able to be thankful. For you waking up. And I'm not talking about waking up from a sleep physically. I'm talking about, waking up and seeing what's right in front of you. For acknowledging who you really are and your real purpose here. What the real goal is of life. Don't conform to this world. Okay? That's a trick. Don't do it. You live this life here, this temporary life here on this planet, the way God wants you to. Okay? With him right there with you, and you enjoy it with him openly. All that, people who talking about God all the time, they crazy. Something wrong with you. If you feel that way, I'm sorry to tell you, and I'm not sorry for real. Something wrong with you. You don't need to be hiding God. If you didn't believe that brainwashing that you need to hide God, that it's politically incorrect and all that, then they didn't want with you. You don't need to hide the creator, baby. Okay? That's a trick of the enemy. You don't hide your thanks for God. You don't put God in a closet. No, you should be able to go wherever, whenever God should be coming out your mouth. Thank you. I love him. How wonderful he is. He should be on your mind 24/7. And you got people out here thinking that's abnormal and not right. That's crazy. That's what that is. That's crazy. And they want to call the people who speaking about God and speaking on God and speaking of the faith of God and their wisdom of God that God has bestowed upon them, the crazy ones. Nah, they not the crazy ones. The ones who have drank that Kool-Aid and who are thinking that that's unnormal. Those y'all the crazy ones. Okay? And that's just some wisdom. I mean, you can believe me and not believe me, and plenty ain't, but some will. It's not normal to try to hide the creator. The creator that spirit dwells in all of us. You can see him all around, like literally in all his creations. We're all connected. But the devil got so many people out here focusing on crap that really don't matter as their priorities that they don't even see what's right in front of them. They brainwashed. So I just hope that this puts the thought in some people's minds to talk to God. That's all prayer is. Prayer is not hard. Don't let people think that make you think that it's this hard thing to do. That you have to recite certain words. That's not true. Prayer is literally conversating with God, talking to God. He is your best friend. He can hear every thought in your look. You know that voice that people call the subconscious, that one that you don't have full control over, that a lot of people don't like to talk about in the back of your head. Some call it intuition, all different types of names for it. That voice, remember, God's spirit dwells within you. You might want to start listening to that voice. The voice ever tell you to do something that you know yourself would never tell you to do. You ain't crazy. That's God. Everybody got stories. I done heard them from so many people when I get on the conversation. Everybody got stories of that time, one time at least, that they didn't listen to that voice. And it saved them. God let them see, listen to that. It saved you from something tragic. Because that's God. Thank him. Thank your best friend. Give him all the praises he deserves, and we can never praise him enough. And you enjoy your life that he gave you. Believe me, God provides. And he provides in some interesting ways. Let me tell you, he ain't traditional. He don't got to follow man's. Look, I got a story you want to hear. Okay? Y'all see a lot of the times the stuff me and my family do. Us going out, all that. We not rich. God just provides. And he provides in some very interesting, divine ways. Okay? Okay? So, anybody want to reach out? I'm willing to talk. If you want to talk about this, if you want to talk about God, our wonderful creator, he has so many, 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 many names. And I'm not even going to get into the whole thing, that the devil tried to do, making people believe that the Christian God, not Jesus, the Father who Jesus prayed to, is different from Allah. Bull. Okay? Same God. Yahweh. Okay? The God of the Hebrews. Yahweh, the God of all. Eloah. Okay? He has many different names. Adir. He has many different names. The great I am. It's unexplainable. The devil up to so many tricks, but see, if you God's faithful, he'll wake you up and blow your mind. Pray for wisdom. You don't know what to talk to him about. And that's another thing I'm going to talk about real quick. Y'all, I know the world that we're in requires money. You know, you want to keep a roof over your head. If you got kids, you want to keep a roof over their head. You got to keep your utilities on all the time. You got to eat. I get that. I get it. But what I'm trying to tell you, put God first. Start talking to your BFF. Start talking to God every day. Start thanking God for what he doing. Ask God to guide your life. Ask him to give you what he wants for you, not what you think you want for yourself. And you don't have to worry no more about how you going to keep a roof over your head, okay? Stop worrying. The Bible says that. God said he feed the birds every day. Why do you worry? Aren't you more precious to him than the birds, baby? That's just another one of the mind games. God provides. It will come. You will be okay. And you will live. You will start to live better than you've ever lived before. You will have peace that you... Look, I understand the peace that surpasses all understanding. Y'all, I just lost my mama. I done been through a whole lot. I got a story. I have a testimony. A lot of people don't know all the stuff I've been through. But yet I have peace. The peace that surpasses all understanding because how? Outside of God? That's the only answer. God. Because I'm okay with his will. His will be done. I have full faith in him. Let God decide what your want should be. Your want right here, right now, should be God. That's your want. That's what you pray for. You pray for a stronger connection to him. Okay? You ask him for his will to be done on earth as it is in heaven. And you want that with your whole heart. You want that stronger connection to him with your whole entire heart. Don't go asking him for no daggone car. Because let me tell you, this is... I'm sorry, y'all. I see it's 28 minutes. I wasn't trying to do no long video, but I'm going to just give you some examples from my life. Not too many. Not going to take too long. But people closest to me would know, and they could testify to tell you. I'm a praying girl. I've been praying. I've been praying my entire life. Okay? I've been faithful. I'm not perfect by no stretch. None of us are. But I've always been a prayer. And I always would go to God, asking for God do this, God do that, God do the other. And every single thing I have prayed for, I have gotten. Friends closest to me, they'll tell you. It wouldn't come when I wanted it. Some of my prayers wouldn't get answered years down the line. But exactly what I prayed for, God would give me. And what I learned is to stop asking God for stuff. I learned to ask God to block me from what he don't want from me and guide me to what he wants for me, because him giving me what I wanted for me ain't always what's best for me. Okay? He gave me the strength and saved me from the things that I asked him to bless me with. All right? So please don't go to him asking him for material stuff and what you think you need. You know you need him. You know you need a connection with him. You know you want it. It ain't nothing, no such thing. I hear from God every day. I talk to this man even in my sleep. So I can't even say from the moment I wake up. I talk to God in my sleep. He in my dreams. We talk all day. And I still pray for a stronger connection to him, okay? So That's what you need. That's what you pray for. And you pray for his will to be done. And baby, he loves you. He love y'all. He love all of us. So he got you. You thank him for providing for you all of your needs and saving you from your wants that would have been disastrous for you and for others. You thank him for creating you to be faithful, to have faith in him. Thank him for loving you and allowing you to love him. Because not all his creations did he create that way. Because everybody got a purpose. Everybody not on this side of things. Okay? So you thank him for the simple fact that you are one of his faithful. That's a big deal. Because not come on, he's the creator of all. He didn't create everyone to be on this side of things. Thank him. I could run down a whole list, and maybe that's another video I'll do. My prayers. When I pray to him, all the things I thank him for. But I'm going to let y'all go. Anybody want to talk, you can message me if you don't have my number. I love y'all, and I hope this helps. If it helps even just one person, and you don't have to, maybe you don't want to, you can talk straight to God. That's your best friend. But I hope that this helps at least one person get closer. I love y'all. Be blessed.